crystalline structures. So can I share a picture? And you guys,
yes, go ahead. Don't forget, as part of the nano structure that the crystals you see, we can explain that too, because when you got this composite position, making a zinc with a copper nanocoated in aluminum, in that process, partially, as we said, we create a magnetic field. That's how we used to create CO2. But now, due to the condition of the presence of the hydrogen, which comes from the magnetic field plasma of the hydrogen in this space, part of the hydrogen itself, it becomes H2O. So the carbon released or absorbed has nowhere to go to attach himself. So in the condition of the magnetic field in the nanomaterial, and at the same time the GANs plasmas which are created, is no alternative left, but it becomes the GANs of the carbon in a crystal structure which is like a diamond shape. And that's why you see the diamond. Because if you can manage, because of the zinc plate you have and the iron, sorry, and the copper nano-coated, you attract the carbon in, and in composition with the oxygen in the water, you create the CO2. That's how we create the CO2. Now, because you've got the iron and you're creating a double H2s in a way composition, most of the hydrogen, because of its affinity towards the lighter absorption of the magnetic field, it goes towards the hydrogen. So in what happens, it prefers to attract the hydrogen than the carbon. So there is no oxygen is left for the carbon to become the CO2. So the carbon is still created in this gap, which is absorbed from the environment, comes in, but now it has nothing to attach itself to it. So it stays in an energetic crystal condition and becomes that shiny crystals you see. It's a pure diamond. It's a pure, what we call plasma of the carbon. That shining is carbon, and you need it. Those of you who go to space development, you need this carbon, and if you understand how to play with it, it's one of the backbones of the flight system in the future for those who go into the space development. Because if you can collect it, there is a way to gather it. In time, I'll teach you how to do it. This is the what we call storage tank reserves of a space development. Because with the carbon, especially if you have a deuterium, which is a base material, you can do a lot of creations for any elements in the universe. In time, we teach you how to use it, and if you can collect these crystals of carbon, carbon in its property can lead to creation of many materials and many magnetic fields, and you can create it in a way that it changes